Jeevansathi Season 5 brought to you by Global IME Bank, Meri Unilai Muddati Khata.
Global IME Bank, Sabai Ka Lagi Bank.
Powered by
Yasuda, your complete home solution.
Cell phone partner Nokia G20.
नमस्कार अनि स्वागत छ यहाँलाई ग्लोबल आइमी मेरी उनीलाई प्रेजेन्ट्स जीवनसाथी सिजन 5 पार्ट बाई यशोदा र सेल फोन पार्टनर नोकिया म हो मालविका सुब्बा. लेट्स स्टार्ट द शो. न जातले रोक्यो न धर्मले, न यौनिकता न लैङ्गिकता, आखिर माया त माया हो. आज यसै भावका साथ हामी जीवनसाथीमा अगाडि बढ्दैछौँ. म निम्ति आउन चाहन्छु आज हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ डाक्टर सुमन पन्त, जसले पब्लिक पोलिसीमा पिएचडी गर्नुभएको छ र स्कुल फर इन्टरनेसनल ट्रेनिङको एकाडेमिक डाइरेक्टर हुनुहुन्छ र उहाँको जीवनसाथी अमेरिकन नागरिक मेलनिक. लेस्लीले अहिले नेपालमा म्याग्दीमा स्थानीय सरकारसँग भलन्टरी काम गरिरहनु भएको छ, एग्रिकल्चरल सम्बन्धी, र साथसाथै सङ्गत नेपाल नामक संस्थामा पनि उहाँले भलन्टरी काम गरिरहनु भएको छ. प्लिज वेलकम डाक्टर सुमन पन्त र लेस्ली मेलनिक. नमस्ते. हाई. प्लिज कम इन. Suman and Leslie Jeevansathi स्वागत छ. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Namaste.
So Dr. Suman Pant, मैले Dr. भनिहालेँ, has a PhD in public policy मा PhD गर्नुभएको छ र अहिले चाहिँ SIT नामक संस्थामा कार्यरत हुनुहुन्छ as academic director, which is School for International Training. र Leslie को agriculture science र management मा you have a bachelor's र उहाँले अहिले स्थानीय सरकारसँग म्याग्दीमा एग्रिकल्चर सम्बन्धी भलन्टरी काम पनि गरिरहनु भएको छ र सङ्गत नेपाल नामक फेमिनिस्ट अर्गनाइजेसनसँग पनि भलन्टरी काम गरिरहनु भएको छ. So Leslie basically works with feminist organizations, right? That is the main work that you do. So आज हामीले यहाँ दुवैजनालाई निम्ति आएका छौँ. First of all, one more time, thank you so much for accepting the invitation. र दर्शकहरूलाई म सुरुमै अवगत गराउन चाहन्छु किनभने लेस्ली अमेरिकन नागरिक हुनुहुन्छ र नेपाली थोरै बुझ्नुहुन्छ, सबै त बुझ्नुहुन्न, अलिअलि चाहिँ बुझ्नुहुन्छ. त्यही भएर आजको भाषा चाहिँ मैले यहाँहरूसँग पर्मिसन लिइहालेँ. नेपाली अङ्ग्रेजी दुईटैमै मोस्टली इङ्ग्लिस र सकेसम्म नेपालीमा हामीले गर्ने कोसिस गर्नेछौँ. एन्ड वी ह्याभ टु अपोलोजाइज फर द्याट. सुरुमा मैले इन्फर्म चाहिँ गरिदिइहालेँ. So just very quickly to start off with the interview for today, how did you guys meet and how long has it been since you've been together? I know that you've known each other for 10 years. Just the first quick meeting, can we just quickly back to more than 10 years ago?
Okay, backtrack. Do you want
You can go ahead.
All right. Well, it was a very simple meeting. The two of us were at the same graduation party for the people who were graduating just 1 year ahead of Suman in her master's program. And it was being held at my mother's house. And so I also happened to be there. I knew the graduates. And that was the first time we ever laid eyes on each other. And for a while, it meant only friendship and then later progressed to more.
Yeah. And why was the party at your mother's house?
She has some projects in Nepal. She works with micronutrient supplementation and things like that. And she had formed a group of Nepali students that would help her with some translation, and they became friends more than just colleagues.
Yeah. So Suman ले आफ्नो मास्टर्स पनि पब्लिक पोलिसीमा गर्नुभयो. हजुर. सुरुमा त्यही म यही फिल्डमा जान्छु भनेर यहाँको इच्छा थियो.
So मेरो ब्याकग्राउन्ड ब्याचलर्स चाहिँ इन्जिनियरिङमा थियो. त्यसपछि चाहिँ आई स्विच्ड अन टु डेभलपमेन्टमा चाहिँ काम गर्न थालेँ. त्यसपछि अब कति कुराहरू चाहिँ पोलिसीसँग रिलेटेड हुनाले स्पेसली डेभलपमेन्ट वर्ल्डमा चाहिँ अनि त्यो भावनाले चाहिँ आई वान्टेड टु लर्न पब्लिक पोलिसी पहिला. सो मास्टर्स गरेँ. मास्टर्स सकाइसकेपछि आई रियली लाइक डुइङ रिसर्च अनि रिसर्च मनपर्ने हुनाले चाहिँ आई कन्टिन्यू पिएचडी.
हजुर. सो यहाँको फर्स्ट इम्प्रेसन कस्तो थियो लेस्लीको बारेमा फर्स्ट टाइम भेट्दाखेरि?
त्यस्तो धेरै इम्प्रेसन त्यस्तो त थिएन, तर आई रियली लाइक्ड हर सुरुमै. अनि तर अब त्यस्तै हो, काइन्ड अफ साई पनि भइन्छ है त्यति बेला चाहिँ. अनि it didn't go very forward from there.
Okay. Feeling was mutual. I also thought you were really nice.
Okay. So cute. Let's just very quickly go into then the starting of your relationship phase. I mean, there has to have, something must have happened for you to sort of realize that you have feelings for each other. So can we just talk about that, if it's okay?
Sure. Do you want to go first? Okay, sure. We can both tell. So actually, when this started properly, we had been friends for maybe 3 years or something. Sometimes going to movies or whatever, but nothing very much, like we had mentioned. And then I came to Nepal to volunteer with my mother's organization, Global Nutrition and Empowerment, and we were going around to different villages in Nawal Parasi. Suman and I became roommates, actually, and so for that reason, we just started talking and getting to know each other a lot more. And later it turned into something else. After I went back to the United States, we just couldn't stop calling each other. I mean, we would spend 4 or 5 hours on, chatting or internet calls or things like that. And we just decided, we didn't want to be without each other. So that's where it really started, was here in Nepal, and then formed fully back when she returned from her research back to the United States.
Okay. So initial part ma हजुरलाई Leslie को के कुराहरु एकदमै राम्रो लागेको थियो?
Leslie is very kind as a person, and she is very adaptable. So I really म चाहिँ मेरो पढाइ सकिसकेपछि नेपाल नै फर्किन्छु भनेर मेरो प्लान नै थियो. So I wanted to be with someone जसले नेपालमा मसँग बस्न सकोस्. So that was a very important part for me. And I remember we went out and I want to take you to this place and see whether you like it or not. And I took her to Honacha.
Okay. And spicy food.
Spicy
awesome.
food.
So awesome.
And I wanted to see if she would be comfortable with that style. And then when she went there, she was like, I love this place one. And it was just like, perfect. This is great. And so I think those two parts were very, very important for me in a partner.
यो विवाहको डिसिजन चाहिँ हजुरलाई लिन गाह्रो भएको थियो कि थिएन? त्यो अब वेडिङ गर्ने या विवाह गर्ने, लेट्स गेट म्यारिड भन्ने कन्भर्सेसन डिड यु स्टार्ट? डिड एनीबडी प्रपोज?
So, I mean, it wasn't your Hindi movie, English movies. No one got on their knees and like
okay, nobody did.
We
missed out on a proposal story.
That would have been more fun, right?
Yeah.
But we were talking about being गर्ने अर्को चाहिँ हामीहरूको अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय relationship. So legal documentation भएन भने चाहिँ हामी एकअर्कासँग move हुन हामीलाई एकदम गाह्रो हुन्छ. So we knew that. So there was a lot एकदमै rational, logistic aspect पनि थियो. त्यसबाहेक चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ सँगै बसेको 1 वर्ष भइसकेपछि हाम्रो रिलेसनशिपको 1 वर्ष भइसकेपछि अब त सँगै बसिने नै हो. सो अब चाहिँ के गर्ने त, what would be our next move भनेर सोच्दाखेरि चाहिँ then we decided to get married. It was more mutual. कहिले लेस्ली ल बिहे गरौँ भन्थ्यो, कहिले मैले बिहे गरौँ भन्थे, तर सरप्राइज थिएन. हामी कहिले सरप्राइज पनि भएन. त्यो कुन ट्रेजेक्टरीमा जाँदैछ भन्ने हामी दुवैजनालाई थाहा थियो.
यहाँहरुको लाइफ स्टोरी लाइक त्यति धेरै अब त्यसमा कुनै रोमान्टिसिजम त्यस्तो नभए तापनि यसो सुन्दाखेरि there was no proposal or things like that, but I think right after the wedding, while coming to Nepal, there was a lot of things that was going down, and we would love to show the audience as well. So let's take a quick break as हामी यो सेगमेन्टबाट छोटो ब्रेक लिन चाहन्छौँ है. कतै नजानु होला, हाम्रो अझै पनि इन्ट्रेस्टिङ स्टोरी आउँदैछ, सुमन र लेस्लीको लभ स्टोरी. We'll be right back. पुनः स्वागत छ यहाँहरुलाई. ग्लोबल आइएमई मेरी उनीलाई प्रेजेन्ट्स जीवनसाथी सीजन 5 पावर्ड बाइ यशोदा र सेलफोन पार्टनर नोकिया. र आज हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ डाक्टर सुमन पन्त र लेस्ली मेल्निक. भेरी क्विकली यहाँहरुको फर्स्ट टाइम भेट्दाखेरिको फोटो हामीसँग छ. यसको पछाडि केही स्टोरीज छ भने हामीसँग शेयर गरिदिनु होला. वी हैव अ फोटो आई थिंक अराउन्ड द इनिशियल टाइम दैट यू मेट. So was this in college or outside college or?
This was at a themed party, and the theme was back to Catholic school.
Okay.
So it was actually a group of friends organized this party every month called Rainbow in the Clouds, and we would have different themes to raise a little bit of money at the door for different organizations. So we figured everyone wants to go out to dance. We're going to do it anyway, so let's raise a little bit of money. So anyway, that's where this was.
Yeah. यो बेलामा यहाँहरु डेट गर्न थालिसक्नु भएको छ. Okay. I think मैले सुमनलाई सोधे जस्तो लाग्यो. Leslie, I'd like to ask you as well. What is it that you really liked about Suman in the initial phases of the relationship?
I feel so comfortable around Suman. I don't know what to explain. she has a lot of amazing qualities, which I could list on and on and on and on. She's dedicated, loving, passionate, intelligent, everything I could ever want in a partner. And on top of that, she chose me, and she makes me feel so good about myself every single day. I thank the powers that be constantly that this person could be in my life. I could be so lucky. I didn't know that this amount of love was even possible. I mean, my family is wonderful in all of this. I'm not saying anything was bad before, but this level of love is like totally out of this world. Yeah. And so, yeah, I thank you every day for giving that to me.
Oh, I didn't even have to ask for a romantic moment. She just like gave it to me. So sweet. Thank you so much. Arko photo ma jam na. I feel like this is such a raw photo. Okay, Suman like like there's so many emotions in that photo. I don't know. I may be wrong, but this is what it feels like. So many emotions. So your photo ko bare ma pani ke bhandinuस् na Suman.
So your photo Sacramento ko courthouse ko photo. This was the day we got married, legally married. Ani यतिखेर चाहिँ of course बिहे भनेको चाहिँ ठुलो कुरा थियो हैन, and a lot of emotions going on, and I think I was एकदमै ध्यान दिएर म सुन्दै थिएँ होला. हाम्रो this was December 18, 2015 को फोटो. तर हामीले चाहिँ at least something नेपाली theme गर्ने भनेर हामी दुवै जनाले चाहिँ रातो लगाउने चुज गरेको कारण चाहिँ त्यो.
So sweet. Leslie, any thoughts, emotions that was going through your mind during this period?
I was really happy and looking forward to the next phase of life. I'm not going to lie, I was nervous, like in a very happy way, like, wow, this is really happening. And this is where we started our adventure as a married couple.
Yeah. So was this before the formal wedding or after?
Yes. This was just, before any sort of formal wedding, yeah. we sort of eloped. We were like, we want to do this, we'll do it. We'll just do it now and we'll do the party later. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this was paperwork matrai, you know. Yeah.
So सुमनलाई मैले सोध्न चाहे यदि तपाईलाई कम्फर्टेबल हुन्छ भने फ्यामिलीसँग यहाँले आफ्नो अब मैले मेरो लाइफमा यस्तो पार्टनर छ म उसँग विवाह गर्न चाहन्छु भन्ने जस्तो कन्भर्सेसन त यहाँले गर्नुभयो होला र त्यो गर्ने क्रमको बेलामा उहाँहरूले कस्तो प्रतिक्रिया दिनुभयो and what sort of a relationship do you have with your family even now?
त्यति बेला चाहिँ I had already come out to some of my family members. सबै अब नेपाली त extended family ठुलठुलो हुन्छ, so not with everyone. तर it was quite a mixed bag actually. कोही supportive हुनुहुन्थ्यो, कोही चाहिँ केही पनि कमेन्ट नगर्दा पनि I could see उनीहरुलाई चाहिँ अलिकति डिस्कम्फर्ट नै थियो. म बिहे गर्दै छु भनेर चाहिँ मैले घरमा पनि बुवालाई पनि भनिसकेको थिएँ. So and कोसँग बिहे गर्दै छु पनि भनिसकेको थिएँ, तर उहाँले पनि त्यतिखेर एकदमै कन्फ्युज रियाक्सन मात्रै दिनुभयो. मेरो सिब्लिङ्सहरु चाहिँ they were very comfortable, कजन्सहरु भाइ बहिनीहरु चाहिँ सपोर्टिभ नै हुनुहुन्थ्यो. So सपोर्ट र ल्याक अफ सपोर्ट भन्दा पनि it was a mixed bag भनौं न. कोही चाहिँ एकदम सपोर्टिभ हुनुहुन्थ्यो, कम्फर्टेबल हुनुहुन्थ्यो, कोही चाहिँ सपोर्टिभ हुनुहुन्थेन, कम्फर्टेबल पनि हुनुहुन्थेन, कोही चाहिँ ठिकै न्युट्रल हुनुहुन्थ्यो तर त्यति कम्फर्ट थिएन त्यति बेला. अहिले चाहिँ विथ टाइम इट हेज चेन्ज अ लट. धेरै कुराहरु पनि चेन्ज भयो. नेपाल फर्केर आए, फ्यामिलीको मेम्बर्सहरुले लेस्लीलाई पनि भेट्नु भयो है. अनि of course Leslie has charmed everyone now. They think that she's better than me. I think they're surprised like why she would choose me बेलामा. तर now अब लेस्लीलाई भेटिसकेपछि, लेस्लीसँग चाहिँ घुलमिल भइसकेपछि now it's much better of course. अनि त्यो पनि भयो, प्लस अब लिगल रेकग्निसनले पनि अलिकति समाजमा पनि इट मेक्स अ डिफरेन्स. बिहे जुन दिन हाम्रो चाहिँ कोर्ट केस जित्यौं त्यसपछि मान्छेहरुको रियाक्सन र त्योभन्दा अगाडिको रियाक्सन पनि फरक थियो. सो विथ टाइम इट हेज अफ कोर्स चेन्ज. एकदमै अहिले त धेरै राम्रो भइसक्यो. एन्ड या आई मिन हुन त हामी एकअर्कासँग पहिलादेखि नै कम्फर्टेबल थियौं, तर त्यसले वरिपरिको मान्छेको सपोर्ट पाइसकेपछि रिलेसनशिप त्यो झन् रिच हुँदो रहेछ. अनि so we've been able to get that.
So राम्रो point भन्नुभएको छ यहाँले. एउटा लिगल रिकग्निसनले पनि यहाँलाई धेरै नै सजिलो बनाइदियो र वरिपरिको सपोर्टले पनि हैन भनेर पुरै यस्तो राम्रो point भन्नुभएको छ. एउटा भेरी क्विकली यहाँको वेडिङ फोटो तर्फ फर्मल वेडिङ फोटो पनि हामी हेरिहाल्छौँ. एउटा लास्ट सो स्वीट. पछाडी चाहिँ लेस्लीको आमा हुनुहुन्छ. ओके, just very quickly any story for this day खदा पनि लाउनु भएको रहेछ यहाँले.
Oh, sure. Yeah. We chose the day for the convenience. We thought it's like a Friday and everyone will be able to come. Just very chillax beach party, right? Like, come and we'll eat some fish, we'll eat some salad, we'll be on the beach all together. We all sat on blankets. It was really nice. And we came to find out that the day we chose was actually the day that the sun set at the same time as the moon rose. And so it turned out to be actually a fairly, I guess, astrologically auspicious day in some sense. Yeah.
And the dresses, we matched each other's eye colors. So Leslie wore a brown one, and I wore, like, Leslie doesn't necessarily have like green eyes, but she has yellow and blue eyes. So so I wore that. Yeah. And we wanted to give it a Nepali touch, so they were kind of.
And it was no shoes allowed. The barefoot wedding on the beach, like
it's a very hippie wedding.
Yeah, keep it simple, keep it real. My thing was I want my feet on the ground where I'm married. That somehow that was important to me.
Okay, so नेपालीमा भन्नु पर्दाखेरि चाहिँ मैले मेरो बुइले खुट्टाले चाहिँ खाली खुट्टाले चाहिँ छोइरहेको होस् सो द्याट त्यो आवाज गर्नको लागि द्याट्स भेरी स्वीट 2015 पछि आई थिंक तपाईहरु नेपाल आउने क्रममा लेस्ली र यहाँ चाहिँ अब हामी नेपालै फर्किन्छौं नेपालै बस्ने भनेर डिसिजन लिइसकेपछि यहाँले नेपाल आउने क्रममा स्पेशल भिजाको लागि अप्लाई गर्नु भएको थियो सो सुरुमा चाहिँ इमिग्रेसनमा तपाईहरु अलरेडी नेपालमा नै हुनुहुन्थ्यो हैन त्यो बेलामा र स्पेशल भिजा हुन्छ भन्ने हिसाबले इमिग्रेसनको थ्रुबाट यहाँले सबै पेपर्सहरु गरिसके तापनि पछि गएर चाहिँ उहाँहरुले त्यसलाई दिनु भएन र यहाँहरुले केस लड्नु भयो त्यो केसको बारेमा हामी एकैछिन उहाँहरुको लयर हुनुहुन्छ दीपक जी उहाँले एउटा भिडियो पठाउनु भएको छ त्यो भिडियो हेरौँ है त क्यान वी ह्याभ द भिडियो प्लिज
सुमन पन्त पढाइको सिलसिलामा अमेरिका जानु भएको थियो 2015 डिसेम्बर 18 मा उहाँले लेस्ली लुइस मेलिनिकसँग बिहे गर्नुभयो त्यो बिहे चाहिँ सेम सेक्स म्यारेजमा थियो उहाँहरु दुवैजना चाहिँ एउटै लिङ्गी हुनुहुन्थ्यो र त्यसमा उहाँले बिहे गर्नुभयो सेक्रेमेन्टो काउन्टी क्यालिफोर्नियामा र त्यसपछि उहाँ नेपाल आउनुभयो नेपाल आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ अध्यागमन विभागले फर्म उहाँको स्वीकार गर्छ फर्म स्वीकार गर्दाखेरि अध्यागमन विभागमा डिसेम्बर 29 2016 मा उहाँले चाहिँ मैले गैर पर्यटकीय भिसा पाउनु पर्छ भनेर लेस्लीजीले एप्लिकेसन हाल्नुहुन्छ किनभने उहाँले नेपाली नागरिकसँग बिहे गर्नु भएको थियो र त्यसपछि उहाँहरूले प्राविधिक कारण देखाएर त्यो मिडियामा आयो त्यो आइसकेपछि अध्यागमन विभाग उहाँहरूलाई चाहिँ गैर पर्यटकीय भिसा दिन चाहिँ इन्कार गर्यो र इन्कार गरिसकेपछि हामीले मैले नै अब यो कुनै पनि विदेशी नागरिकले नेपाली नागरिकसँग बिहे गरेको भएमा अध्यागमन नियमावली 2051 को नियम 8 ज मा बिहे गर्यो भने चाहिँ गैर पर्यटकीय भिसा पाउने भन्ने व्यवस्था छ र त्यसमा पुरुष र महिला भनेर छुट्याइएको छैन अथवा तेस्रो लिङ्गी नै भनेर पनि छुट्याइएको छैन या थर्ड जेन्डरको ग्राउन्डको कुरा छुट्याइएको हुन्थ्यो भने पनि त्यसमा नदिएको मिल्न सक्थ्यो तर त्यो चाहिँ अध्यागमन नियमावली 2051 को नियम 8 ज सँग त विपरीत छँदै थियो साइड बाइ साइड नेपालको संविधानको धारा 17 18 18 2 18 3 18 38 1 लगायतको व्यवस्थासँग विपरीत भइसकेपछि हामीले चाहिँ सम्मानित सर्वोच्च अदालतमा रिट निवेदन दायर गर्यौं रिट निवेदन दायर गरिसकेपछि त्यसमा सर्वोच्च अदालतले सुनवाई गर्दाखेरि तपाईको केही ल्यान्डमार्क डिसिजनहरु त्यसमा गरिएको छ केही सिद्धान्तहरु यस्तो किसिमको प्रतिपादन गरियो कि जसले चाहिँ त्यसलाई हामीले ल्यान्डमार्क मान्न बाध्य भयौं
So the gist of the video is that after filing against immigration that is when it went to Supreme Court Supreme Court ma gaisakपछि चाहिँ both of you won the case and that is how and why Leslie has been staying in Nepal in spousal visa र त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि लेस्लीले नेपालमै बस्न पाउनु भयो नेपालको लागि यो चाहिँ फर्स्ट ल्यान्डमार्क केस नै हो जहाँ सेम सेक्स म्यारेजमा चाहिँ स्पाउसल भिसा अप्रुभ गराइएको थियो तर त्यसको लागि केस लड्नु पर्यो आइ एम श्योर देयर इज सो मेनी अदर couples as well who are fighting the same fight नेपालमा अहिलेसम्म पनि सेम सेक्स म्यारेज has not been recognized as of yet र अर्को कुरा चाहिँ नागरिकताको हिसाबले पनि आफूले चुज गरेको जेन्डर अनुसारको पनि नागरिकता पाउने प्रावधान अझैसम्म गरिएको छैन र त्यो चेन्ज हुनुपर्छ र सुप्रिम कोर्टमा अझै पनि त्यो गइरहेको छ अब हाम्रो यो डिस्कसन चाहिँ यो गलत हो भन्नेतर्फ जानु भन्दा पनि यो चाहिँ हाम्रो मानव अधिकार हो र यो हुनुपर्छ भन्ने चाहिँ हाम्रो डिस्कसन जानुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ सो आफ्टर द्याट केस आइ एम श्योर देयर वाज अ लट अफ media coming in, there was a lot of buzz going on. Did it sort of change your life, or was there any way that you felt different?
I could go with that. यो खासमा चाहिँ media we are both अलिकति हामी shy नै छौं, media shy मान्छे नै छौं. Usually चाहिँ सकेसम्म मैले इन्टरभ्यु नदिने, जर्नलिस्टसँग धेरै कुरा नगर्ने नै पहिलादेखि नै गरिरहेको. त्यो मेरो आफ्नो पर्सनल कम्फर्टको कुराले गर्दा हो. मिडियाको भन्दा पनि नेपालको प्रावधान अनुसार चाहिँ अलिकति हाम्रो बस्न सक्ने जुन क्षमता छ नेपालमा त्यो चाहिँ घट्यो. भन्नाले केस हारिसकेपछि लेस्ली चाहिँ 5 महिना भन्दा बढी एउटा क्यालेन्डर इयरमा नेपाल बस्न नपाउने किनभने पर्यटकीय भिजामा हुनुहुन्थ्यो. अनि त्यो भावनाले चाहिँ हामीले बिचमा चाहिँ नेपाल छाड्नु परेको थियो 3 महिनाको लागि, किनभने फेरि अदालतमा पनि केसको डेट्सहरू लिन पनि टाइम लाग्छ. लियो भने अनि सुनवाई नहुन सक्छ, सुनवाई भएन भने अगेन 1 महिना पछि डेट आउन सक्छ. त्यसले गर्दा चाहिँ एकदमै स्ट्रेसफुल चाहिँ थियो. अनि अर्को कुरा चाहिँ एउटा देशमा बस्न नसक्ने हुनाले पनि एकदमै गाह्रो भएको हामीलाई. अब लेस्ली मात्रै बाहिर जाने पनि कुरा भएन, बिहे गरिसक्यो, सँगै बस्ने, सँगै जीवन बिताउने भनिसकेपछि त गाह्रो पर्दाखेरि छुटिनु पनि भएन. सो देश छोडेर बाहिर जाँदाखेरि एकदमै स्ट्रेसफुल पनि थियो. जित्छौँ जित्दैनौँ त्यो पनि थाहा थिएन, अनसर्टेन्टी भयो,
प्लान्स स्पेसिफिक भएन हैन,
फ्युचर के गर्ने भन्ने थियो. आई थिंक हुन त हामीले चाहिँ त्यस्तो एकदमै समाजबाट कति मान्छेहरूले चाहिँ एकदम दे गटन सो मच डिस्क्रिमिनेसन सोसाइटीबाट, मिडियाबाट, फ्यामिलीबाट. हामीलाई चाहिँ त्यस्तो समस्याहरू चाहिँ भएन. वी डिडन्ट फेस एज मच भाइलेन्स. अलिकति त्यो कन्फ्युजन हुने, अलिकति होच्याउन खोज्ने त्यो त आई मिन इट्स भेरी नर्मल. कतिले फेस गर्छ. तर हामीले चाहिँ एकदम त्यो धेरै नराम्रो चाहिँ हामीलाई भएन. तर लिगल पाटोले गर्दा चाहिँ एकदम अनसर्टेनिटीले गर्दा इट वाज भेरी स्ट्रेसफुल.
Do you remember those times when you thought that you might not be able to, live in Nepal?
I tried not to remember those times.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine now because it worked out. Yeah, it was, like she said, very stressful. Every day, even though it might be a normal day, there was still this underlying feeling like, how long can this really last? And once the decision by the Supreme Court was made, thankfully, in our favor, I'm so glad it was, then it's like this big release of tension, and finally we could just get on with things. For a whole year, it felt like being in limbo. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm really happy for that decision, and I hope that the rights continue to progress because I would like other people to be as happy as we are.
Yeah, that's definitely very to touch wood.
Yes,
touch wood.
मैले एउटा अलिकति चाहिँ यसमा थप्न चाहन्छु. यो स्ट्रेसफुल टाइमको बेला चाहिँ आई थिंक फर मेरो लागि चाहिँ अलिक बढी नै पर्सनल भएको थियो, किनभने म चाहिँ एकदमै नेपाल आउँछु नै भनेर आएको. मैले त देशको माया लाएर आएको. तर त्यो केस लड्दाखेरि चाहिँ इट फेल्ट लाइक द नेपाल डिडन्ट लभ मी ब्याक. इट डिडन्ट फिल गुड. तर म चाहिँ कुन लेभलमा पुगिसकेको थिएँ भने अब ठिकै छ नभए पनि लेट्स मुभ आउट अफ नेपाल, वी क्यान गो एन्ड लिभ इन अ डिफ्रेन्ट कन्ट्री भन्थ्यो. तर आई थिंक लेस्ली वाज लाइक सो मच मोर स्ट्रङ्गर देन मी अबाउट दिस. अनि लेस्ली होइन लडिरहेको छ, हामी सक्छौँ होला, विल फिगर दिस आउट भनेर चाहिँ लेस्ली वाज लाइक द एङ्कर द्याट हेल्प मी ब्याक. एक्चुली म फ्रस्ट्रेटेड
त्यो देखिन्छ नै पनि पक्कै पनि. त्यो आई थिंक तपाईँहरू दुईजनाको एकअर्काको परिपूरक हुनुहुन्छ, वेयर यु फिल इन इच अदर्स वर्ड्स. And then that's, I think, is what makes you a very strong couple, definitely, that's for sure. So let's take a very quick break. यसै सन्दर्भमा आज हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ Dr. Suman Pant र Leslie Melnyk. र उहाँहरूले एकदमै हिस्टोरिक ल्यान्डमार्क अनुसारको 2017 मा केस पनि जित्नु भएको थियो, अलाउिङ सेम सेक्स म्यारेजको स्पेशल भिजाको लागि. आज उहाँहरू हामीसँग माझमा हुनुहुन्छ. तपाईँ हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ हिमालय टेलिभिजन. विल बी राइट ब्याक. पुनः स्वागत छ यहाँहरूलाई. ग्लोबल आइएमए मेरी उनीलाई प्रेजेन्ट्स जीवनसाथी सिजन 5 पावर्ड बाई यशोदा र सेलफोन पार्टनर नोकिया. म Malvika Subba. Okay, so there are a few video footages that we have. यहाँहरूलाई चिन्नुहुने केही व्यक्तित्वहरूले यहाँको बारेमा केही भिडियो फुटेज पठाउनु भएको छ. Let's have a look.
They complement each other so well. There's so much love, respect, support, sign a necessary space, personal growth, work together, and they had so much fun together.
I am really proud of Suman and Leslie and the amount of commitment they have made to ensure that they can be together, and kind of gone through a lot of the immigration process to be like couples, that are married, and like the ability for Leslie to actually be in Nepal.
Visually, I sadai like as a visual, nahi dekhiyo, but when I see them in a relationship, I think Suman is super romantic, and in terms of caring, I don't think I've seen any spouse as caring as you, Leslie.
Leslie alikata more externally romantic जस्तो लाग्छ but मेरो विचारमा सुमन पनि भित्र privately very romantic हुनुहुन्छ अनि serious couple Suman is more serious.
बिचुरो लेस्ली को एउटा रोचक जानकारी चाहिँ के छ भने एनिभर्सरीज अनि बर्थडेजहरुमा एकअर्कालाई केही सामान किनेर दिनु भन्दा एज अ गिफ्ट केही बनाउनु प्रेफर गर्नुहुन्छ.
Suman and Leslie बीचको माया यसरी नै रहिरहोस् अझै बढिरहोस् भन्ने मेरो शुभकामना and Timothy, I love you. We love you guys. Stay happy.
यो कार्यक्रमबाट म दिजुलाई चाहिँ thank you भन्न चाहन्छु for bringing Leslie in our lives. And needless to say how much I love you.
Hey Suman and Leslie, I'm really proud of you guys. I just want you to know that. And I'm really happy that you're together and you've inspired so many people and you're one of the best couples.
Do you need a bit of a translation? Or I think
no, I got it. Yeah.
Ele pokke pani dekhauncha ke like love is, you know, there's the phrase love is love, but definitely maya bhaneko ta maya nai ta ho ni at the end of the day, you know. And I think the people around you and how you've impacted them through your story, through your love story, it can definitely be seen. तपाईहरुको friends र family बाट देख्न सकिन्छ कस्तो खालको impact यहाँ दुवै जनाले छोड्नु भएको छ भनेर.
It's very heartwarming.
Leslie is like getting emotional.
I know. It's just, it made me so happy.
So I will be giving you a few questions. And you can just write the options as to, this is about both of you. यहाँ दुवै जनाको बारेमा हो यो चाहिँ. So मैले सोधेको प्रश्न अनुसारको कोलाई मिल्छ या को हो भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ. So you can just write down each other's names or you can write down any funny sentence that you feel apt. Okay. So my first question is, who is more romantic? अलि रोमान्टिक चाहिँ को हुनुहुन्छ भन्ने मेरो प्रश्न छ. Okay, ready? Leslie. Wow, so predictable. Next question, who is the better cook? कसले राम्रो खाना या मिठो खाना पकाउनुहुन्छ? If you want to write something funny down there also, you can write something funny as well. नाम मात्रै लेख्नु पर्छ भन्ने छैन. Leslie's thinking.
I don't know.
Leslie's thinking.
There's no right way to answer this question.
Suman's like ready. You can't peek.
I've already finished mine. I can't cheat.
Ready? Ready? Okay. Leslie, but I make better dal bhat. And Leslie's like, no right way to answer this. So, okay, Leslie, what's your specialty? Khana mein? Food.
I guess I make more like American or European style foods. I'm learning Nepali cooking slowly, but I still don't have the tarkari quite right. The dal I've got. Okay. Bhat, okay, that's easy.
Yeah. And she got dhiro down.
Yeah, and I can make dhiro pretty well. Yeah.
Dhiro is actually, if you think about it, it's actually a lot. It's just the hand movement is like very hard, but it's not that.
And for two people, it's really easy. I think it's when it gets big, then it's hard. Yeah. Okay, so and I can make decent achar.
Allah. Next question. After a fight, who says sorry first or who apologizes first? Because first man sorry after a fight. Suman le kaile pani bhandaina.
Kaile kai matre I say it less than she does.
Okay.
I get over things really easily. So as soon as like the final nasty or whatever like sharp word has been uttered, I'm so sorry, and she's like, I need 5 minutes.
Okay. It takes me time to cool down.
Next question. Who said I love you first? I love you first ma kasle भन्नु भएको थियो? Time लाग्छ जस्तो छ. I think दुवैजनालाई right answer थाहा छ. Suma is like still peeking. This is going to be... No, but the surprise just royal हुन्छ नि हेर्दाखेरि. Okay. Suman, same convo.
It was the same conversation.
Same conversation. So Do you remember actually who?
Yeah, it was like in the same conversation. Like both of us professed our love, so it was difficult to
The
remember.
conversation was like leading there. We were hedging around the words for so long, and now I can't remember who said it first.
I know, we're a very confused couple.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. What's your name again?
Who is more social? Social धेरै को हुनुहुन्छ मान्छेसँग घुलमिल गर्ने मन पराउने Me, I love to chat. Leslie.
Yeah, see, you can just tell by the length of the sentence.
Who is the funny bones in the relationship? Like, ekdamai hasaune, who makes laugh, who makes each other laugh, or people laugh. Just like ekdamai hasaunu huncha. Someone does everything very quickly. Like, Leslie's like thinking and okay.
I had to think about which way to put the arrow.
But Leslie made us laugh. Right?
Yes,
I know. She lets me win. What can I say?
As हामीसँग Dr. Suman Pant र Leslie Melnyk हुनुहुन्छ के भन्ने अब interracial, international, intermixed, ekdam total complete. Just very quickly, I know it's a very personal question. I have had this conversation with someone before, and I've never asked it to anybody else. I mean, maybe you are the first person or first couple that I've asking this question. Any thoughts on kids or no?
We don't want kids ourselves for lots of emotional reasons, environmental reasons, and then stuff like just population wise. But I think a lot of times kids are just a default. हाम्रो society, सबै society ma, like when you get married, you have kids, like as though that's supposed to be natural part of the system
process.
I mean, we never think about like why kids vanera. So I think it's personally we don't want any kids. But we also we have thought a lot about like why kids, because we go into from that trajectory and we both decided we don't want children.
Okay. So as a couple, तपाईहरुले यो decision गर्नुभएको. So the point is also that I think couples-हरुमा पनि sort of conversation चाहिँ हुनुपर्छ. Any kind of couple-मा हाम्रो future goals के हो, हैन? What हाम्रो vision के हो? Like we should as couples, just talk about, have conversations regarding to what our future visions and ambitions are. So I think if that matches up, that it makes life so much easier, right? In that context. So thank you so much for that. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. पुनः स्वागत छ यहाँलाई ग्लोबल आइएमई मेरी उनीलाई प्रेजेन्ट्स जीवनसाथी सीजन 5 powered by यशोदा र सेलफोन पार्टनर नोकिया. ओके, सो अहिलेको सेगमेन्ट इज गेम टाइम. सो अबको समय भएको छ मेरी उनीलाई गेम सेगमेन्टको र यो गेम सेगमेन्टमा चाहिँ के गर्नुपर्छ भने सो द होल कन्सेप्ट अफ दिस गेम इज वी हेभ अबाउट 24 पेन्सिल्स. यहाँ 24 वटा पेन्सिल्स छ. I'll give 12 you can take like 12 each.
Okay.
You can just count. I will also be taking time through our Nokia cell phone. So the idea is you'll have to first make like a house, like a corner out of it with 4 pencils and 4 pencils on top and 4 pencils on top. And then after that's done, after you have made like a small house or like a box shape, and then the idea is to hit the ball and put the ball inside the
so each
square.
We'll make one house, the two of us.
Yes.
Okay.
You can take the balls.
Yeah.
Now you'll have to put the ball inside.
Just throw it?
Yeah, no, just like hit it.
You have to bounce it.
And then bounce it.
Am I allowed to fix my house?
Fix it.
Okay.
Next. Next.
तिम्रो लागि लिन गएको मायाको चिनो मेरी उनीलाई
Okay, that's fine. You just let it be. One is in.
Yes!
One is in. Come on, you can do it. Next.
No!
Next. बिस्तारै गर्नुपर्छ.
I tried to
Leslie has 3, Suman. Come on. Leslie has 4, 5. You still have a few seconds left. You can try. Yeah, let's just give the prize to Leslie.
Yeah.
Yay!
That was fun.
Ramailo bhayo. No, it's okay. That's fine. Oh my god.
Well done, Bunny.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Don't see my pulse.
But anyways, the prize is going back to the same house. So
Yeah.
really doesn't matter. This is from Yashoda. This is for Leslie.
Thank you very much, Malvika.
Just for you to practice on making that path.
Yes, I can.
And this is also for you from Global IME.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Global IME, and thank you, Malvika ji.
All right. So next, I'm going to ask you rapid fire questions. These questions are about the two of you. So Suman lai ma Leslie ko barema sotchu, and to Leslie, I'll be asking you questions about Suman. So if your partner gives the correct answer, you show this one. If they give the incorrect answer, you show this one.
Okay.
Since Leslie won, I'll be asking the questions to Suman first. Okay.
Okay.
Leslie ko manparne lekhak ya author. Who is Leslie's favorite writer or author?
Roald Dahl.
Correct. Leslie le manparne series, TV series, favorite TV series.
It depends, but I think we both like Hilda a lot these days.
Correct. Manparne photographer that she likes and admires.
I actually don't know. Do you know?
No.
No? Okay, we'll see that as a correct answer. Okay. Nepal ko manparne thaun. Which place does she really like in Nepal?
She loves Magdi and she loves Kathmandu.
Correct. Her favorite song at the moment, manparne geet.
Leslie loves Billie Holiday, and I don't know currently who she likes.
No, you can't give hints. You can't give hints.
I mean, we just listened to Lizzo's Rumors this morning,
Sabai answer correct, but she got all the answers right. Okay, please pass on the emojis to Suman. My question to Leslie goes, Suman's favorite Nepali LGBTIQA activist.
Oh, well, if I name only one, that's not fair, but I'll just say Lakshmi ji.
Okay.
Lakshmi Galan.
From Nitini, Nepal. Suman's favorite author. Oh, you can't think so much.
No,
Chitto.
I can't.
Chitto.
I read a lot. So.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm blanking on his name. Not Kazuo Ishiguro, the Japanese guy.
Murakami,
thank
The
you.
Japanese guy. Okay, one personality that Suman admires. Suman like the one personality.
Well, I know when she was giving a job interview a long time ago, she was asked the same question, and actually she said, you Malvika ji.
Really? How old were you?
It was for Bio magazine, so it was like relevant, so I'm going to go with that, yeah.
Suman is like embarrassed.
Not embarrassed.
Okay. Suman ko dream holiday destination.
It's between two right now. Iceland and Sri Lanka.
Okay. Mountains or beaches?
Oh, mountains.
Correct. Both of them got it correct. My God.
We really spent a lot of time
Yeah, I
together.
can see that. This is also for you from Global.
Thank you. Oh, both of us win this?
Yeah. Okay, last but not the least, we have a token of appreciation. You say Jeevansathi ra Global IME ko tarfa bata. This is for both of you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Both of you for being on the show. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Did you have fun today, Leslie?
Yes, I had a lot of fun. Thank you for hosting Malvika ji.
Thank you so much. जानु भन्दा अगाडि हाम्रो audience जसले हेरिरहनु भएको छ जसको लागि आफूले चुज गरेको पर्सनसँग माया गर्नु पनि एउटा कस्तो भने गाह्रो कुरा होला. They must be struggling a lot, especially after COVID. You know, there has been a lot of mental health cases and a lot of suicide attempts in the community as well. उहाँहरुको लागि के मेसेज दिन चाहनुहुन्छ?
This is such a deep question.
I know, I'm so sorry.
I think jatikera things go really bad, I think it's very important हामी bright side तिर हेरौं सकेसम्म. Not as something that like it will fix situation, तर for a momentary relief चाहिँ bright side हेर्दाखेरि it really helps. अनि अर्को कुरा चाहिँ I think it's important to just keep fighting. Things definitely get better. मेरो एउटा चाहिँ भनाइ चाहिँ if this feels the worst, how much worse can it really be?
Wow.
So we can just like keep pushing forward. But I'm a very bleeding heart optimist in life in general. So
Thank you so much. यहाँ दुवैजनाको relationship अझै better होस्, अझै राम्रो होस्. धेरै धेरै माया, lots of love and best wishes to both of you. Thank you for coming once again.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Jeevansathi Season 5 brought to you by Global IME Bank Meri Unilai Muddati Khata.
Global IME Bank सबैका लागि bank.
Powered by
Yasuda, your complete home solution.
Cell phone partner Nokia G20.